Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to be talking about the Final Fantasy V Trials of Reckoning through the lens of a 3-week-old account. I'm going to answer the question, can this account get a +5 piece of gear? Is Trials of Reckoning worth investing in as a new player? Then I'm going to walk you through the trial, going to give you tips that you can apply to a new account, to a veteran account, to account somewhere in the middle. Basically, the way any account wants to take advantage of Trials of Reckoning to get the most bang for your buck, because you're going to be using your daily energy in Trials. So you want to make sure you're getting a return on investment there, especially as a new account or a newer account where you're constantly trying to level up units and make progress. Let me show you how. Now, I want to start by looking at the bonuses here. Let me walk you through what I have and don't have to give you an idea of like how weak this account is when it comes to doing something like Trials of Reckoning. First of all, I do have Bart's. He's leveled up all the way. He's one of the main people on my account. That's nice. So at least one of these extra large bonuses I have and is usable. Now, I have the Sildra Vision card. It's level 1. I will tell you how to take advantage of that here in a minute. When you go to the large bonuses, I only have 3 of these units. Farm and Laswell, I have their level 1. Black Rose Helena was a starter level 99 unit for me, so at least she is usable on this account, so that's nice. Of the large bonus vision cards, I have them both. Only the Hiryu vision card is leveled up, so I will take advantage of the level 1 Minotaur vision card, and I'll show you that here in a minute. And then I have a couple of these medium bonuses, and then always thankful that Lucio's hanging out as a small bonus. Everybody can take advantage of that. Now, when you're clearing the quests, the thing you want to make sure you do when you're clearing the quests is earning your stars to get these treasure chests. Here's how you want to go about that. Basically, build a team that is fairly strong, that can like score you a lot of points, but takes advantage of as much bonus as you can. Note that I'm using my three bonus units that I have, and then just 2 other strong units. One of them in Stern that can chain really well with Bart's and Lucio. That's why I brought him in there. I felt like his chaining potential was worth more to me in terms of scoring points than another bonus unit was. And then I brought Big Boy Balo because I just needed a 5th and he was fine. The real secret here is go to your companions, make some friends with people who have stuff like Dervis here. Here's the biggest bonus unit with 2 of the biggest bonus vision cards. Use them, take advantage of your friends that have played this game a little longer and can add strong bonus units to your team. A big quality of life upgrade we got to Trials of Reckoning recently was the removal of the mission that required you to not use a companion. Use a companion in your first clear of every one of these missions. That'll get you a decent amount of high score points, and then most importantly, it will get you all these treasure chests. So that's one way to take advantage of farming that. Then when you're actually farming boss tickets, when you're using your daily energy on background repeat to farm out tickets to farm the boss, go to normal 5. Here's the beautiful thing about normal 5. It is recommended unit level 40, job level 8. I do not use this team to farm this. This team, I could get Esper Resonance, I guess, for these units, but look, level 140 out of 140, these guys are all leveled all the way up. Instead, what I've done all day today and all day yesterday was use the Earth Selection Quest team that I've been working on. Notice how Lorenzo and Etra don't have a sub VC card equipped. That's because when I started my background runs today, they were not level 99. In fact, Moraga was not level 79. Mont is still gaining experience as I'm leveling him up. And so this quest is so dang easy to do. Get whatever team you are currently working on, a group of 5 units that you are currently getting experience for, so you're not wasting your rainbow EXP cubes. Throw them in here and let them just farm this all day. It's a beautiful thing. Now I can EX job Etra, I can EX job Lorenzo maybe, and I can keep working on my like new player Earth Selection Quest team and get myself a nice UR tank in Moraga as far as I can. So I'm really trying to take advantage. Build Esper Resonance. Is Etra done with Cactar? Look, she finished Cactar today. Building Resonance now is so easy. That's 1 day of background repeating. She's got Cactar Resonance built up. Same thing with Lorenzo here. He's got Minotaur built up now. So there's a lot of side benefit to building a team that can take advantage of this opportunity to just run a mission over and over and over again, get a lot of experience points, save yourself those valuable rainbow EXP cubes. Now, one thing I was definitely worried about with this new account was boss battles. The easy boss, the normal boss, look, there's nothing to really worry about with this one. With the normal boss, you're looking at recommended unit level 60, job level 10. Just get your highest bonus team, whatever your like big score team was from earlier, run them in here, go for attack type chains, elemental type chains, try to hit enemy weaknesses. I'll kind of show you what those are here in a minute, but really just run this one once as a new player, get as high of a score as you can, and then save all the rest of your boss tickets for the hard mode boss. Now, I'm going to jump in here real quick and we're going to show you how to score a lot of points. I'm going to turn auto off for this example, but the team that you just saw on the screen has no problem doing an auto run on this boss. No problem at all. So I'm going to very easily be able to farm out a +5. Okay, let's get things running here. I want to show you just a few things. Let's just look at the map actually. So let me get to this guy. Let's click map. Here's how you score points in Trials of Reckoning. You score points by building long attack chains, by building long elemental chains, by hitting attack type weaknesses, and by hitting elemental type weaknesses, and by overkilling. You also score points by killing the bonus units like this pot here in the back, I believe is a bonus unit that'll get you some extra points. Then all of that is run into a chart at the end. Your multipliers applied, boom, there's your points. More points you score, the more rewards you get in forms of like tickets. But if you're not competing for like a really high score, don't even worry about that too much. You still want to get as most points you can to make it the most efficient. So for example, when you're setting up your farming team, look at this goblin right here. He's dark element and he is weak to striking and magic. Note over here, I have a light element unit that can do striking damage. So Bartz and Lucio, who can also do striking damage, will hit both weaknesses on this goblin, even on auto. Because he's weak to those attack types, Bartz and Lucio will take advantage of that, hit him for those damage types, and score me more points. Now you have the Sahagin over here, the demon Sahagin. He's weak to slash. So here's my boy Lucio. He can go tag that guy. If you look over to this side, you have these bats. You'll want somebody that can like take care of these guys. This is a good Black Rose Helena spot. So it might be a good idea when I do my initial placement, or not my initial placement, but when I'm setting up my group, maybe switch Helena over here into Belo's spot. So Helena can walk up here, drop a big AoE magic attack, and kill these bats with an attack type weakness. This is the kind of thing you're going to set up, because ultimately you're just going to hit auto. Like it's going to auto farm on background in every run that's not your I'm going for my highest score possible run. So put your units in a place where they can take advantage of their attack type and their elemental type to score you some more points. Now for the boss himself, for Gilgamesh, his resistances look like this. He's weak to slash. It's a beautiful thing. He's weak to slash, he's weak to strike. Building slash chains on him is just the way to go. Now, if you want to get a little bit more in depth there, if you are going for bigger scores on a more developed account, maybe something that has like, that you're going to play on manual and try to push your high scores up a little bit, you can debuff this stuff, right? Like you can drop an elemental debuff on him. So for example, I will show you an example real quick. I believe, Helena, are you in range for this? You in range to drop this on him? No. So let's let him move once. And Gilgamesh does like the most annoying move thing ever on his second turn. He like hastes and quickens himself a billion times. Okay, we're just going to move up here. This is obviously not going to be a great run because I'm just messing around to show you guys something. But okay, Lucio, for example. Lucio, gain some AP, Lucio. Another tip. This is a good opportunity to tell you another tip while the enemy is going. You want to turn off things like group buffs for these units, because you want the units to focus on hitting the enemy, not running around next to each other buffing. Amount of turns consumed, or the amount of turns it takes you to clear the fight, will impact your score. And so if your units are self-buffing, especially self-buffing things like AP restore from Bells, from Lucio's TMR, Wingstern's TMR, stuff like that, that will really help them amp up their score in the run. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just go for some points. Now, if I was to just drop 100 edges right here, and I'm looking at the boss, I would hit the boss with 2 slashing type attacks. That is 2 attack type weaknesses. That's bonus points. That's pretty good. Now watch this. I'm going to have Black Rose Helena drop her limit break right here. This lowers the dark resist of the boss. So now if I go look at him, like let me pull up my guy Bartz right here. He's now weak to dark. That means if I had a whole bunch of other dark units and they were hitting him, I would get bonus points for hitting a weakness. So you can either take advantage of the starting weaknesses of the boss or inflict other weaknesses upon them. If you are using, so for example, right here, what I would want to use if I was going for points was this. This is a 3-hit chain element or attack type weakness. That's more points. Here's his thing. Now he's going to buff himself 9 million times right now. It's a really weird, I wonder if they meant for it to be like this. It's bizarre letting this guy just take this many turns in a row. Anyway, one thing that Lucio can do for you, if you can find a spot where you can put him on auto, Lucio's limit break lowers light resist. So if you can have Lucio hit the boss with Luminous Grace, he's already weak to slash, he's now weak to light, and so look, I'm going to build a beautiful little chain right here with Lucio and Wingstern where I am getting a chaining bonus and I'm getting an attack and elemental attack type bonus. So there's the deal there. Now, if you're manualing it, obviously don't break your own chains. Use your units that are you're not chaining with to go around just killing other people, whatever. Go for the highest score you can. Again, building chains, hitting weaknesses, things like that. I'm just going to hit auto. Let me just say, this team, even in like the GIMP form that you currently see it in, where I have not turned on and off group buffs because I don't want to mess with my Guild Wars team, has zero problem clearing this. In fact, on full auto, nobody on this team even dies. Like, nobody does. Now, I messed around a lot here. It's possible that Gilgamesh goes and hunts down Black Rose Helena here in a minute. I wouldn't be totally shocked if that happened. Bart's in this run is messing around in the back. It is what it is. But we'll end up winning this fight. And then I want to talk to you about the rewards and how I feel about them in terms of a new player experience and a veteran player experience. All right, now when talking about the rewards, let's start with the Necklace of Compassion. This is something that I'm going to build a +5 of on my new player account because Bart's is such an important part of my account. And if you are using one of the Final Fantasy V characters, I think this is a pretty decent piece of gear. It has Silence Charm and Doom Resist, which, you know, I'll give or take those. I can go build a white cape or something like that, like I can farm whenever. But it gives you activation time down, which is good for Lena, and then Human Resistance 5 and Missile Resist 10. For somebody like Bart's, I can equip now an Armor Trustmaster on him that maybe has a good buff or something that I like, and then I'm not sacrificing a ton of defensive stats because he's picking up Human Resist, a bunch of status effect resist, and then Missile Resist. So it's a pretty good accessory. It's definitely not great. I think the best version to build is the Spirit version, where at least you're getting 12 Spirit and 16 crit evade, so it makes him a little better against magic, it makes him better against missile, it makes him 5% tankier against all people. On a veteran account, I think there's a lot of pieces of gear that are a lot better than this. It's not an amazing piece of gear. In fact, this is back-to-back Trials of Reckoning that I have not been in love with the UR piece unless you are the specific unit it's made for, and that is kind of the case right here. So my Barts will take advantage of this, but I'm not going to go crazy and farm out like more than one of them. Okay, my account has now completed that run. You can see I got 7,000 points, which is less than the 8,200 that my auto run is getting with this same team. But let's go look at the prizes. I actually was pleasantly surprised looking at the prizes here from a new player's perspective. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, after you farm bosses, you will earn these event summon tickets. I can go ahead right now and clear all 390 of the first box and check this out. Like, check these lineups out. You get a UR guaranteed 10 pull. That's amazing for new accounts. You get Trust Stone UR summon tickets. Yes, sir. I need those. MR Trust Stones, I'll turn those into URs. Orb of Envisionments are good. This will help me build the thing out with all the materials in there. You get Elemental Mats. These prizes are very, very good, especially like Magicite for a new account. Now you hit tier 2, you're getting more Trust Stones, Rainbow Balls, and then you have more materials. Okay, again, all good. Tier 3, you get some MR Scrolls. Very nice. A Blossom of Paradise. Always like that. Fragments of Thoughts and Awakening Prisms, more materials, more Magicite, love it. Tier 4, UR Scrolls, Rainbow Broadstone. Again, as a new player, this is especially a new player who's not spending very much money at all on the game, this is all very, very welcome. And this event feels really good as a new player. Then even from tier 5 on, which I don't know how deep I have to go into this to get enough mats to build the +5, and I will only go that far. I like every tier of prize here. I like every tier of prize. In fact, let's go ahead, let's pull all 390 from this first box. which that was a beautiful quality of life enhancement that we got once. You used to have to pull those 100 at a time, and it was a lot of clicking. Or no, you used to have to pull them 10 at a time or something crazy like that. Anyway, let's do that 10 UR summon. And then I'll talk just a little bit more. Ooh, we'll do these 2 tickets as well. Then I'll talk a little bit more about how deep I think you should go. Look, if I was not building the UR piece of gear to +5, I would probably just do the first several boxes. I would probably stop once I got to box 5, and it was just that repeating box over and over again. I'd still farm it for those first few rounds of materials. I think those are all worth, but that's about where I'd stop. For this account here, once I can build the +5, I will definitely stop and then move on to farming some other things. As a new player, there's just so many things in this game that you need to be farming that I think you're good to stop once you build your +5. Okay, here we go. I was filling some time. I want to do this UR guarantee pull vision card Esper, baby. Oh, it hit me with the unit. Okay, that's fine. Hey, I need units just like I need vision card Espers. We could also go for a double rainbow. Ooh. Not looking very double rainbowy, but you know what I need? You know what I low-key really kind of need? Livial. I would love to pick up a Livial right here, because I don't have her yet. Mariluke, yeah, all right. Okay, what's my new UR? Let's go for Jaden. Jaden Rundle, the light 100 cost King Jaden. Nope, this is not him. Oh, it's Ayaka. Interesting. Okay, didn't have Ayaka yet. Been a long time since I've seen that walkout animation. So there we go. I pick up an Ayaka. Not the greatest pull ever, but hey, you don't get to pull URs very much when you're not spending money. So I'll take every shot I get at a guaranteed UR pull. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. Mostly, I just kind of wanted to show off how accessible Trials of Reckoning is to what is a less than a month old account. I was not necessarily expecting that, so that's a pleasant surprise. All right, have a great one, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Peace.